Starting my small business at 13 might sound a little crazy, but it's been a long-time dream for me since I was 10. Creating things has always been my passion, and I finally decided to turn my ideas and dreams into something real. I've already started brainstorming, sketching, and figuring out my style. Today, I'm taking a small step towards building this dream of mine. So go ahead, grab a cozy drink, and let's start this journey together. Whether you're a small business owner or working to make one, we're in this together. Starting a small business is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I've always loved stationery, aesthetic, and cozy things. Starting a business felt like my way of showing the world this. However, I've kept putting this off because I haven't had a good idea of where to start. At first, my mind was filled with so many different ideas of products like planners, journals, pouches, pens, and pencils. But starting small is extremely important, so I've decided to start off with about 20 die-cut stickers, sticker sheets, notepads, and bookmarks for now. While they may be small, they're a great way to show creativity. The idea of making something that can add a little spark of joy to someone's day, whether just decorating a journal, laptop, or water bottle, just makes me happy. I've opened the app Kilo Notes, and I'm just writing a list of inspiration that I've seen from other people who have small businesses, as well as writing down my love for stationery and other things that have inspired me to start this small business journey. While the idea of making a small income from my shop and my business is pleasing to me, I also really think I would like the creativity side, like the designing process and the marketing process of my business. Next, I'm making a list of goals. At first, I was going to do a list of goals for just this month, but I ended up making a list of goals for 2025. These goals that I have written down so far are just extremely generic, and as I make mistakes and learn along the way, I'll definitely be adding to this list in the future. For my brand, I want it to be kept minimal, but still show cozy and cute things. I absolutely love light pinks, beiges, and basically anything pastel, so I'm keeping that in mind while designing all of my products. At first, I really struggled with finding the right art style for me. I was constantly comparing myself with other artists who have small businesses. It really wasn't the healthiest habit for me. They already know what their style is and have been doing this small business thing for over a year now. They know what they are doing. They have been doing this for a while, so that's why I really need to channel my inner creativity and figure out what style works best for me. This first stretch of designing my selected products and figuring out what I'm doing with this whole small business thing, I'm sticking with designing good old die-cut stickers. Before I launch, I still need to figure out things like pricing, shipping costs, and all of that good stuff. But for now, the best thing to start out with in the beginning is the designing process. Like I stated earlier, I really love the colors light pink, beige, and basically anything pastel, so I'm just writing that down so I can remember what my brand colors are for like the logo and my designs. Another thing that I have had a recent obsession with is Highland cows, the cute fluffy little cows. And I thought, since I love them so much, why don't I make this first batch of stickers and all of my designs based on Highland cows. And what I mean by that is like Highland cows sleeping, reading, eating, playing around, all of that stuff. And I feel like this really shows my creativity side because it's something I really love, and I feel like this is my style and what I'm going to go for this first batch of products. So the more I thought about it and the more I let the idea of having a Highland cow batch of items sink in, I was like, wait, what if this actually works? What if this is the thing that I've been looking for this whole entire time? So then a few days later, I started designing my first die-cut sticker. This sticker is going to be a Highland cow reading a book with those big chunky glasses on. To me, this idea is so cute. I love reading and I love Highland cows, so I thought combining these two things would be the perfect first sticker. I have so many more ideas of what I could make these Highland cows doing. They might be sleeping, eating, or playing, who knows? I started with a rough sketch, then refined that rough sketch, and had my final sketch. I slowly outlined the cow, making sure to find a color that best suited the brown color that I was going for. I chose a slightly darker brown for the outline, and I'm using the pen Monoline. You can find it in the calligraphy set in the brushes. I I just really love Procreate for designing all of my items. As I was finishing up outlining this sketch, I realized that the face shape would be really hard to make it look like it was interested in the book without making it look creepy. With the big eyes and the big glasses, it was really hard to get the size just right to still make it look cute. After some time playing around with the eye shape and the glasses shape, I'm happy with what I have so far. I also tried out the lasso design thingy for coloring in the shape that I outlined. I think that's what you'd call it, but I might go back and redo some of the color of the skin or the fur because I feel like the first time it was way too tan, the next time it was way too orangey, so I might want to go back and redo that just because I don't really know if I'm happy with it. But for a first time design, I think that I did a pretty good job of capturing like the style and the idea that the cow is reading a book. So I just added a few more details like coloring in the horns, the hooves, and the tail. And now the next step is figuring out where to get these stickers printed at. Now that I finished my first design, I need to find a manufacturer to print out my stickers, sticker sheets, all of my packaging, all of that stuff. I've been looking at Sticker Meal, but other established small businesses have used other manufacturers such as Sticker App and Vograce. I have looked at Vograce just a little bit, and their site looks really easy to just upload your artwork in and send it off to them so they can start printing it. But right now I'm still just deciding on all of my designs, so this is something that I've just put on the back burner for now, as this is not really my first priority when it's coming to finding manufacturers. I have added Sticker Meal, Vograce, and Sticker App to this spreadsheet that I have made just so I can remember it and have an idea of what manufacturers that I want. Still have so much to do. I'm excited to be making progress in this journey. While I did have to blur up this part because my face was in it, just know that I'm looking at the Shopify information website because the next step in this journey is to find out or start looking at all of the website building platforms. My top 3 right now are Squarespace, Wix, and Shopify. Seeing that a lot of small business owners have recommended Shopify because it has this really easy interface to use for people who are just beginners like me. While Shopify might have a really easy beginner interface to use, it also really comes down to the pricing per month or per year, as well as me getting my own domain name. But finding a website building platform also can be put on the back burner along with my sticker manufacturers, pricing my items, and all of that stuff for now, because right now I'm just getting my feet wet by starting out with the sticker designs and just figuring out what my true style of designing products is. All of that aside, what other Highland Cow designs do you want to see? Follow along in this chaotic journey of making a small business at age of 13. This is just the very beginning of my long small business journey. I can't wait to keep sharing more content and business related content with you guys. If there are any other tips or ideas for more designs, let me know in the comments. I'm open to suggestions and your guys' thoughts. But if you want to follow along with me as I slowly build my business, taking one small step after another, don't forget to subscribe so you can see my next few steps in creating this small business. Thank you so much for watching. If you're hearing this, comment down below Highland Cow, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Is anybody still here? If you are, you're a real one. I just wanted to say that a few days ago I crocheted this money holding a heart and I put it onto a keychain, and it's like the best decision